from the ATL for the second game of the night as number 6 Memphis going to take on the number 1 Duke Blue Devils right here in ATL. Joining me in the booth is my main man, Mr. Jefe. What's up, Jeff? What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Lucky, glad to be here in the ATL. It was a good first game with the upset. Now maybe Memphis has an upset on their own planned.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people were expecting Michigan to take down Iowa in that last game, but Michigan just shot lights out, 14 of 22 in that last game from downtown. Live by the 3, die by the 3, and they feasted on it. So I'm excited for this one, though. Memphis Duke, one of these teams for the first time, going to get to a national title game is Cider for 3. Bang! And the three-point rating continues here in the ATL.
Yeah, that's what it's going to have to be. It's going to be somebody, doing a lot of Iowa games this season, they never really took shots from outside. So the fact that Michigan was able to take advantage of that, something that was a weakness for Iowa, took advantage, and they're going to find themselves playing on Wednesday. And one of these teams is going to have their eyes set on playing against Michigan.
3 ball on the other side from Memphis, no good. A quick outlet pass to Cider in transition. He's going to fire across court over to Aiden King, who's got Griffey Martin in him, and he leans in. Martin up with the rebound. Here comes Memphis the other way, trying to take advantage in transition. And Jeff, I think if Memphis wants to, run with Duke here, I think that's where they're going to need to get those easy high percentage looks is in transition off of those Duke misses when they come.
Yeah, and also Memphis has they have depth at the big positions, the center and the power forward. So calling their game last week to go to the Final Four here, it was fun to see the fact that they were able to battle their way against a Kansas team that was looking to be in this spot, but they're home licking their wounds. But I do think that if anybody could get out in transition, that's going to change this game.
Yeah, for sure. The high percentage looks a huge key part of any game as Milani Rose knocks down the jumper there. 5-2 Duke early on here in the early going of this game. Congratulations to the Michigan Wolverines, and congratulations on a phenomenal coaching career to Pax and C-Web. Appreciate the sub there, buddy. And Cider up with the rebound. Here comes Duke the other way. And obviously, condolences to anybody on that Iowa team for their loss here today. Is good job by Angelo Roman with causing the jump ball here with Cider. Roman going to steal the tip. Memphis is going to come away with the ball.
There we go. Memphis just has to get something going in their half-court sets. That's going to be something that is going to have to fall because Duke obviously is the more high-powered team. So right there, taking advantage, O'Neal getting down low. The O'Neals are going to have to play a big game in this one for Memphis, I think, if they're going to prevail.
Yeah, I agree. Khalil O'Neal to the line to shoot 2 here. And you're going to have to get Scotty McNeil in trouble too, so appreciate that, C-Web, again there, C-Web. Gifting out subs here tonight. 5-3. Slow start to this game offensively, but we kind of saw that in the last one too, and where we netted out. So O'Neal knocks both free throws down. O'Neal, a 90% free throw shooter there, Jeff.
Yeah, that's big. When you have anybody that can step to the line, that's nearly automatic.
Rose going to get the benefit of the steal. He's going to drive in uncontested. Little Olay defense there.
Yeah, that's where you want to see one of the O'Neals down low kind of, get off their man, rotate and help, but not able to.
Cross-court pass, wide open, Khalil O'Neal, bang!
Big shot.
Big shot from the big fella is right as O'Neal.
They counted that as a 2.
They only counted it as a 2? Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad. It's Milani Rose again.
Wow. Someone's going to have to stop that man.
Yes, sir. Timeout on the court. Memphis going to get a substitution here. 9-6 Duke in the early going.
Yeah, so far, both teams kind of feeling their counterparts out, but Duke seeing something the last two couple possessions with Rose getting to the basket and flushing it with some dunks here to get this crowd pumped up here in the ATL.
Yeah, Rose is a tough guard, and then as soon as he comes out, you got the likes of the Swiss Army knife and Jacob Black. So a lot of depth here on this Blue Devil squad. This Steele O'Neal, the brother of Khalil, on the second unit. He's going to try to get it inside to Friedman. Friedman, nice little play there over Bobo.
He was a couple rebounds shy of a double-double, Freeman, that is, in the Elite Eight game in the victory. It was really the second unit that was able to keep them in it as well throughout the course of the game, because Kansas was up, but Memphis stayed right there, just like they're doing right now, staying right there, and they take the lead for the first time.
A nice job there by Steele O'Neal in the low post. Gauchi, he's looking to drive. He drives. Good job there. But Cash going to get called for the foul. I like the job. I like the help from Shaba Chamberlain, but
yeah,
Cash pleads with the referees. But Gauchi to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, it's almost like once the Duke players get the edge, it's like game over for Memphis defenders right now. Duke coming out. I mean, their athletes are just taking advantage of it.
So Gauchi puts that one in. It's 11-10 Duke. Three ball from Steele O'Neal. Can't get it to go as Jacob Black up with the rebound. He's going to look to push this Blue Devil team in transition. Stops, though, doesn't like what he sees, gives it over to Gauchi. Gauchi sees his step, he pulls up. Shot is good, and it's a 13-10 lead, Duke.
Nice little stop pop. Yeah, that's big. I mean, if you could start hitting, kind of open contested shots, that just builds confidence going forward. No, nice block.
Huge block there by Bol on Ludwig Freeman. But I was about to say, just before that defensive play there, is that Duke is shooting 83% right now, and Memphis only trails by 3.
Yeah. Yeah, this first quarter is going to be big depending on the lead for Duke and how close it is, it's going to build it's going to keep getting that momentum up for Memphis because no one expected them to be here, so they're kind of playing with house money right now.
Pass down low to Shaba Chamberlain. Chamberlain goes up and good. There's a mouse in the house there for Shaba. So 13-12. Bounce pass over to Gaston Louis. Not a lot of ball movement here from Duke in this possession. And it turns right into the arms of Steele O'Neal, who comes away with the steal, gets a step, going to get it to Chamberlain. And what a job by Duke to get back.
Good defense.
Jacob Black challenging at the rim at the very last second. Wow. What a defensive play there. That was incredible. Saved the bucket for sure. Is Gauchi going to come off the screen for 3? No good. Rims in and out. Freeman up with the rebound. Steele O'Neal, Watkins, Xavier Watkins pull up in transition. That's good. And Memphis takes a 1-point lead.
Memphis isn't backing down. It's going to be interesting to see what else Duke can come out with, because you're taking a look, 12 shot attempts already for Memphis compared to 8 for Duke.
So 14-13. What a crazy first quarter this has been. Memphis is playing, trying to keep that miracle season going here as they, I don't think as a 6 seed anybody saw them getting to this point in the tournament, but they are here, and once you get here, you're playing with house money as Jacob Black lays that in.
Nice little dish and nice little find, too.
Gotta love playing with house money, though, right? I mean...
Oh, yeah.
You got nothing to lose. The pressure's all on the higher seed.
Yeah, the pressure's all on Duke. They're the #1 seed. And after what Michigan did to Iowa, a #1 seed, it's almost like, okay, well, all right, Duke. Like, now there's more eyes focused on the Duke program right now. So It's big, and I know Legion is up for it, the coach for Duke, so.
Cash gonna get the screen from Ludwig Friedman. He's gonna pull up for three. Bang! AJ Cash from downtown. And
With Gauchi, Gauchi, this is nice with Gauchi and the matchup right there. That was a good one. They're not done.
No sir, Gaston-Louis in the lane. Pull up jumper midi is good. They're gonna need a little bit from him off the bench as the score is 17 apiece. Good defense there. Pass it inside. Ludwig Friedman lays it in. You know, the one thing I like, Friedman has been in and out of the starting lineup all season, but Memphis for this game put him in off the bench specifically from what it looks like to match up against Bobo, where they think there's an advantage for the Tigers. So we'll see how that plays out throughout the game.
I mean, there definitely is. I mean, Freeman's a lot taller than Bobo is.
Lewis knocking down the J to end the first quarter. Is Memphis not going to be able to get a shot at? We're knotted at 19 after one. You're watching the Final Four. One of these teams for the very first time going to go to the Natty in their school's history. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. Final Four, right? All right, welcome back to the ATL. Jeff, great first quarter from there. What's your take?
Both of these teams are going at it. No one is backing down. Duke got the upper hand throughout much of that first quarter, but Memphis was able to hang right in there. Did not allow the lead to get more than maybe 4 points, if anything, 4 or 5 points. They were able to battle back on their own as well. That's what you want to see. You know, getting rebounds, kicking it out. Both teams, they're using the transition game. A couple of nice threes made by both teams. So hopefully this just keeps going. And Rose is having a game.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. Duke has done a nice job exploiting that matchup as well as they continue to get the ball at Rose, who just continues to get to the basket, throwing it down. Pass down low to Griffey Martin, who's been quiet here. He's going to go inside. Reverse dunk is realizing where he was on the court, and Aiden King was not really playing tight D.
No, he was not. And Martin had a big game against Kansas, one of the reasons why they were able to move on, and he's going to have his hands full today with King, but we'll see what happens.
Wow, what a play by Khalil O'Neal. Not once, but twice on Scotty McNeil.
Ooh. That's big.
Now remember,
oh, give it to him.
Hero drives. Foul. Counted in one, and that's McNeil's second foul.
Big. Maybe get the big man in some foul trouble. I like that. Hero going to the basket. Hero going to the basket, excuse me. You got to go at these big guys. You can't stand around on the outside of the perimeter thinking that, you know, magic's going to happen.
Jeff, for 8 seasons, I've said, attack the big players, right? Attack them, get them in foul trouble. Don't let them dictate the defense in the low post. Down in the box. We know the CSBA reps, they're going to call it more times than not, so. Especially if there's a little contact. And a lot of these guys don't go to the Jeff Mel School of Fouling, so there's that too.
I did tune into the Iowa-Michigan game. There was a nice little foul towards the end of that game, under a minute left to go, by Iowa on Michigan. There was a nice little hard foul.
Yeah, for sure. Hero getting stripped, gets the ball back, gets it back in the right position and throws it down. And Memphis with a 5-point lead. What is going on with these number 1 seeds in this tournament?
I don't know if they're just not expecting this, like if they're expecting the 6th seed to just, or these higher seeds to just roll over, but man, if this is what it's like, I mean, then the league is just going to grow exponentially next season when we go into the tournament and whatnot, because everybody's going to literally have a chance after seeing what Memphis and what Michigan was able to do, even though Michigan, they've won 2 championships already, so they know what it tastes like.
Nice pass inside to Sprouts. That's the guy for Duke. They got to figure a way to get going here. 26-23 now. Tigers up 6:11 to go.
3-point lead. Duke can stay doing what they need to do on defense. You want to get a stop here and get going in transition.
There's the Scotty McNeil we all know and love. Huge block there on Khalil O'Neal. That's a tough matchup for him as O'Neal's faster. And Sprouts blows right by the defense, falling to the floor, cutting it to one. Both these teams shooting over 60%, Jeff.
Yeah, no lacks of offense in this one if you like offense. But I would like to see O'Neal maybe back down McNeil on the last possession.
Griffey Martin with a nice take. 3-point lead now for the Memphis. Griffey Martin's such a good player there. It's high shot there by Sider. No good. Good defense by Hero. Here comes Martin the other way. Surveys the situation. Is going to stop in his tracks. Get the ball over to Claxton now. Claxton to Khalil O'Neal. McNeil's going to force McNeil out using his speed. Gets in underneath of the glass. Off it and good.
Ooh.
That's a smart play by Khalil O'Neal there, Jeff. Get the big fella who's not as fast, not as fleet of foot.
Yep.
And using his speed to his advantage. Smart move there by Khalil.
Those yoga classes coming in handy when not playing basketball.
Well, listen, as much as I love Scotty McNeil's size, the disadvantage of somebody that big is his speed. And if he's smart, he's just plant himself down in the low post and be a tree down there. But Khalil's got a couple
nice
of
turnover.
Couple miles per hour faster than
Ooh.
him on the speed gun.
Yeah, and already a 13-4 run in the last close to 3 minutes. So Duke's gonna have to settle the nerves down. They got to get at least 2 points on this possession here, or else Memphis is gonna be looking.
And if there's
and
there's a guy to do it, that's the guy to do it. Russell Sprouts ending that 13-4 run with a big 3-pointer. O'Neal going to set a screen for Claxton. Sprouts gets through. He slips in underneath. Claxton pull-up jumper, no good. Scotty McNeil so good on the rebounds. Pulls that one down. Sider going to fire. It's wide open. Milani Rose. Angelo Roman is getting beat like a rented donkey right now.
Yeah, Rose is having a game. Literally keeping Duke within arm's reach.
32-30 is the Rose matchup has been the one Duke has been going to a lot here to get themselves back in that game. In this game, so.
Yeah, it's only a 2-point game. I mean, we saw it up to 5-6 points there a little bit ago, but Memphis doing a good job. I do think right now, offensively, they're kind of getting away from what worked. I do want to see him maybe post up with McNeil. He's got 2 fouls. Keep going at him. O'Neal's been just kind of wanting to get more finesse when you kind of don't need it right now.
3 ball, no good. Black up with the rebound.
I do like that. He didn't hesitate. He took the shot. That one will fall later on.
Reverse layup, no good. I would have liked Black to keep going to the rim on that last possession there. I don't think he should have kicked it out. Go strong to the basket, big fella.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce pass now over to Steele O'Neal. They've got Shaba Chamberlain trying to set up in the low post. The double comes. Good defense there, and Gotti comes away with the steal. Here comes Black the other way. He's going to pull up in transition from the elbow and knocks down the J.
Back and forth. We saw Memphis was shooting around 64%. Now they're down to 61 after a couple misses. Meanwhile, Duke was at 61, now up to 64%. And another block.
Huge block there. Going to get it out to Gotti. Gotti leans in and good in transition.
I hope this continues through the third and the fourth quarter because it's been a magical game so far. Both these teams just leaving it all out here.
Yeah, I got a lot of credit for both these guys. Both these teams really want to get to their first ever national championship game as Watkins comes off the screen for 3. Bang! Xavier Watkins. And it's a 1-point Memphis lead.
And that's what I want to see more Duke try to do as well. Get some cuts going. Try to get some pick and rolls going. Try to get these defenders for Memphis moving laterally.
What a defensive play there. Bad, actually kind of an errant pass there by Jacob Black.
Yeah, I didn't need that.
Pass down low to Shaba Chamberlain. Chamberlain using his size. Can't get it to go. Gets a rebound. Bull with a huge block. That's 3 blocks for Bull. And Gaston Louis getting a foul by Xavier Watkins, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, Bobo's averaging 0.4 blocks per game. Already has 3 already.
Lewis taking 2 shots.
And what that does with those blocks by Bobo, it kind of it gets in the head of these Memphis bigs when they get down low, or anybody. Guard, doesn't matter. When they get down low, they got to worry about number 10 for Duke wearing white. So when you could start doing that and get into the head of these players wearing the blue jerseys, it just adds more confidence to the defense, and it also takes away the confidence on the offensive end.
Yeah, for sure. Now looking Memphis trying to regain the lead here. Friedman on ball. Can't get it to go.
Go at him. But that's what you got to do. Put the call in the hands of the ref. Whew. Splash City.
(39-35). This is kind of the Blue Devil team we expected to step up here in these last few minutes.
Yeah, but don't wilt away if you're Memphis. You got to close this.
They've played well. They've played well as Chamberlain can't get that many to go as shot clock was winding down there.
Kind of stagnant on offense.
Gotti going to find a wide open Bull, and that's not a guy you want to get hot here, as we've seen Bull a couple times this season really turn it on at the right times.
That was Friedman not able to get back in time. And that's just a lax play defensively coming down the court. So I don't know if it's maybe something with Memphis getting tired or what.
Well, we talked about as Friedman goes right at Bull again. That's another block for Bull.
Wow.
But hear me out really quickly. We talked about the slow foot of Scotty McNeil. Memphis has on the other side, and the mismatch on the other side in Duke's favor with Bull. Bull might be much quicker, and the bigger Ludwig Friedman is 3-ball by Memphis, no good. So, interesting scenario there. Both coaches going with the speed option versus the big man in that matchup. Floater in the lane is good.
Tough shot.
Gauchi with a tough shot. It's right in the lane, and it's an 8-point Duke lead.
Yeah, largest lead by either team in this one, and it's Duke now at 8.
And a bad pass by Shaba Chamberlain as Bull just doing everything, and Jacob Black going to go in uncontested for 2.
Kind of seems like the wheels on the bus right now are kind of got a puncture.
They're going round and round. Friedman up off the glass is good.
There we go. They needed that basket badly.
Yes, they did. Gauchi going to fire one up here from half court. Good if it goes. It does not. And at the end of the first half, it's an 8-point Blue Devil lead, 45-37. You're watching the Final Four for the CSBA Season 8. Stick around. Halftime show coming your way as Jeff going to break us down here. Jeff, talk to me a little bit about that first half. What happened in that second quarter where Memphis relinquished the lead?
It kind of seemed like they got away from what they were doing offensively. They kind of went 1-on-1 instead of 5-on-5. And they had some opportunities. They had Chamberlain, who was just dribbling, trying to back his man down, but it wasn't working, and then just fired up a shot that wasn't going to go in. And then also, Bull coming up big with 3 blocks already and getting into the head of Friedman a little bit, possibly. We'll see how that goes. I know the coaches in the locker rooms right now are just talking to their players, trying to get the right mindset to come out into the second half, because there's still 2 quarters left to play, and it's still I'd say it's still anybody's game, even though Duke is up 8 right now, or up 6 or 8, one of those. But getting that basket by Friedman at the end, with 4.4 seconds left, that could play big, because he was losing that battle with Bobo, and just those 2 players going back and forth against each other has been something kind of special to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Milani Rose leading scorer at the half, a perfect 5 of 5. 10 points.
Gonna have to slow Rose down. You take out a couple of those dunks, and we're looking at maybe 4-point, 3-point game.
McNeil. Now over to Sider. Sider step back three. No good as Khalil O'Neal up with the rebound. Claxton. I need to get back to getting to that matchup with Khalil O'Neal and McNeil. That was the matchup that was working. Angelo Roman from downtown. Ooh, that toilet bowl rolled in and out.
That was the right play call. I like that. We'll see if Memphis goes back to that. That was really good. Everybody collapsed the middle, wide open. Romeo got to hit that shot, though.
Now Rose with Roman on him. He's going to drive. Griffey Martin there to get a hand up, and I might have gotten a piece. Actually, I think he did get a piece.
Yeah, very quiet game for Martin as well.
He's going to spot up for three. Bang! Splash town.
Not quiet anymore.
Splash town. He heard you, Jeff. He heard you. Good job by Memphis here, man. They're not going away. They're staying very, very relaxed. They're not panicking. And some teams, they do that, as Martin with a nice hand in there almost comes away with the steals. McNeil going to try to set a screen for Sider, and then a contested shot there by Romero Hero.
And really, it's been one possession and done for pretty much both of these squads right now. Not really much to speak of on the offensive boards.
Yeah, that's a good point there. As Claxton fadeaway three, too long, no good. McNeil up with it, and another defensive rebound, just as what you said. As Sider in transition, mid-range jumper is good, and it's back to 7.
He hit that over O'Neal, too, so he had to get that over 6'7". So not an easy thing to do. Plus the wingspan, probably looking at around close to 8 feet because he was jumping as well. So high-arcing shot. But like you were saying, they got to get more with the McNeil and O'Neal down low. And
yeah, or take advantage of getting Griffey Martin a little bit more involved. Something.
I don't know if maybe they were like, well, Martin had a big game and maybe Duke would try to take that away. I don't know what the reasoning is, but yeah, right now he's on the wing right over here, so he's got to start moving around.
Scotty McNeil with a huge block. We haven't really said his name too much on the defensive side. Gets it into Sprouts. Floater up is good. 49-40 as Duke back to a 9-point lead. Now Claxton with Sprouts on him. Claxton goes in, switches to the other hand, and gets it off the glass, and good. Nice job by Kyle Claxton.
I like it. I mean, both of these teams are not backing down. If they're, going with the wrong hand, all they do is just switch it and they make a basket with the other.
You know what I will say really quickly just about that. I mean, there's a lot on the line. Not that it wasn't a lot on the line for Michigan, Iowa, but those teams have been there before. These two teams have not, so they see the eye on the prize. They're going full bore.
They are. But I do think that they got to do something with Martin, maybe get him more involved in the pick-and-roll game, something like that.
We haven't heard much from him. We haven't heard much from Aiden King in this one either. McNeil forced to give up his dribble down low, out high. Milani Rose showing his range. Everything been at the rim this time on the outside. Drano.
Yeah, it looks like those baskets, those easy dunks, made it easy for him to knock that one down.
And a foul by Sprouts, his first. So, Memphis to the line. Romero Z Hero to the free throw line, shooting 95% from the free throw line this season.
I wasn't going to be the one to jinx it.
It's all right. I'll do it. It's always my fault on everything anyway, so it's might as well just add to it if he misses.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, but Griffey Martin averaging just under 18 points per game, only 17 here so far. Claxton going to come away with the steal. 0. Romero Hero cuts it to 5. So back-to-back stops for Memphis, coming away with points, and they cut the lead to 5, Jeff.
That was big. Hand in the cookie jar, knock that one away, start the fast break.
Sprouts comes off the screen, 3-ball up, no good. Griffey Martin up with the rebound.
I'd like to see Martin push it.
He's going to do that. Smaller Sprouts on him. He uses his size to his advantage, and the jumper over the top of Sprouts is good.
Nice. And just like that, I mean, that's how you cut it back into a 3-point deficit.
Yeah, defense key. I honestly think that's what got Memphis to this point in the tournament is their defense. They are a tenacious defensive team. They do not give up. Rose going to kick that out to a wide open Sider. No good. Is one of the rare offensive rebounds in this game as Scotty McNeil puts it back.
And also, they were lucky that Sider didn't hit that shot. He was wide open.
Khalil O'Neal then step on Scotty McNeil. Just left him at the 3-point. McNeil's got to stop going out on him.
He can make the 3, so I get why he's going out there.
But I'll give him the 3. I mean, Khalil only shoots 24% from the 3, so I'll take my chances there than being beat off the dribble.
Yeah.
Size switch here is McNeil on here. Now they switch back. They switch back. That's wise. If they didn't switch, they're going to find Griffey Martin underneath.
Martin.
Looks like Duke's defense was swarming a lot of picks and switches there on that last possession, and might have caused a little havoc as Memphis cuts the lead to 1. I mean, I'm telling you, Memphis defense is no joke.
No, and that's been the reason why it was a 9-point deficit, and all of a sudden you turn off Twitch thinking Duke's going to go and run away and hide, but no, Memphis is now within 1. And give them credit for what they're doing on the offensive end, too. Like, they get out in transition, but they also are running their system to a T right now.
Yeah, they play a very gritty style play, and they have the
now
players.
Bobo's out there.
Now the players do it. Gauchi for 3, bang! Big 3 there from Gauchi.
Kind of AJ Cash lost where Gauchi was there.
A 4-point lead now for the Blue Devils. Cash going to get over to wide open Friedman. Poster dunk on Bobo.
Wow.
I don't think Bobo expected
I
that.
didn't think that was going to happen.
Black almost dribbled right into that double team. He gets fouled. Shabba Chamberlain picking up his team's first. So Jacob Black to the free throw line. Black on the season, perfect.
Kind of didn't need to foul him either. He was kind of dribbling into where you wanted him to go. Kind of bailed him out.
Not the guy you want to put on the line either. Friedman up with the miss. That was his first miss of the season. I just jinxed him, Jeff.
Oh, you'll hear about it.
I won't, because that's Mary's player. Mary T. She won't chastise me. She's not like that. Although, Legion might. Black takes it high off the back. Swiss Army knife. 4 or 5, plus 11. $59-54. Kick outside. Watkins. So last mismatch down low. Shabba Chamberlain.
Gotta go to it.
Mouse in the house. Good defense though there by Gauchi.
Wow.
Totally coming in out of nowhere. I love it. I love it. What's up, buddy? 3 ball by Louis for 3. Bang! Aston Louis with a baguette.
Wee. Still need front check now.
AJ Cash can't get it to go. Shabba Chamberlain. There's a rare offensive rebound from Memphis, but a good job defensively by Bobo. That could be. 3 ball is up and good. Bang! Zaza Gotti from downtown.
Unbelievable turn of events here in the last minute.
So 65-54. Duke on a little bit of a run here. Memphis needs to weather the storm again.
Yep.
She's part. Nice take there by Steele O'Neal.
But this is the first time that Memphis has been down double digits, so we'll see how they battle back. I'm sure it's going to be the same, but you're taking a look. 52% right now.
Yeah.
You got to get that one back up, or at least get Duke down into the 50s.
Counted in 1, no. AJ Cash picks up his team's second. So Gaston Louis to the free throw line. Him also perfect on the season. First one up and good. Chance to make it 11 here. Does just that, so continues his streak at the free throw line. Cash draws a double team. Watkins wide open for two, no good. Freeman tried to keep it alive. Yeah, he tried to keep it alive. Now Gaston Louis in transition. Oh, that could have been a call to double dribble. They don't call it, and then almost a steal there. Good active hands by Xavier Watkins on Louis. He's trying to D him up. This is what I'm talking about. Memphis playing good D. He's right up in Gaston Louis' grill.
Yeah.
Voter up and good.
Jeez, that was not easy.
Yeah, it was not to be denied. Cash not able to get in the way, and at the end of three, biggest lead of the game, coming right here at the end of the third quarter. 13-point lead for Duke. Get those fours up in stream chat. Which one of these teams is going to the Final Four? Stick around. Fourth quarter coming your way. We'll find out. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the State Farm assist of the game. They paid for this one at least. No look, actually not bad. I actually give that a 10. For the first time in a really long, it's been a while since I've given a 10, but when you get a no look like that, that's impressive. I have 13-point lead here, Jeff. See if Memphis can climb their way back in this one.
Man, there's a bunch of people in Twitch right now hoping that they do just that.
Friedman gets that over to O'Neal. The starting unit did a much better job for Memphis. Hopefully we can see them hopefully this Memphis team can kind of hold serve here for a little bit.
They have the mismatch with Friedman. They don't go to it.
Offensive board, put back, counted at one, and that is huge.
Wow.
As Jacob Black complaining to the referees, cannot believe it. He never talks smack, but he is literally right up in the ref's grill.
But also, they had to switch. Friedman, I thought they were going to go to it, but they decided to take the long shot instead, but good rebound by Friedman.
Yeah, we haven't had
three-point play.
Yeah, we haven't had many offensive rebounds in this game, so that's a big one there.
And I don't think that's the first time Memphis has gotten a three-pointer in a while. So, strip!
Shaba Chamberlain with a huge steal. Quick pass out in transition. Cash didn't like it. He's going to pull it out. Gets a step the other way. He's going to drive, drops. And Bol tried to draw the charge, but to no avail.
Yeah, you're going to have to do better than that.
Just like that, it's an 8-point game. Here comes the Tigers run again. And another block in the interior. Great job by Shaba Chamberlain. That's twice now. Chamberlain coming up with a huge plays underneath. Bol doesn't like the looks of playing bully ball with Ludwig Friedman in the low post. Pull-up jumper from the outside. No good. Friedman up with the rebound.
There we go. Okay. Now we got Memphis going on a little bit of a run. We kind of saw what Duke can do. Now let's see what Memphis can do. Can they get it close?
Steele O'Neal gets inside off the screen on the outside beyond the three-point line, lays it in, and here comes that Memphis run. Both these teams shooting phenomenal this game. A lot of high percentage looks.
Yeah, but you're starting to see Duke kind of wilting a little bit. Oh, I don't know.
I think you just got the same eyes from the coach there on that one as well. As see if we see from this angle here is. Oh yeah, he got him on the arm on that other angle.
Yeah.
Okay, legit. Okay, I see it there. I didn't see it on the other angle, but I saw it on that one. This has been a great Final Four game. Not gonna lie. This team's been nip and tuck. One of these teams is gonna go on to face Michigan, who was able to take down Iowa in a huge win in the previous game here in the ATL as Black puts it up and misses another free throw. That's two in this game. He's been perfect on the season. He's now missed 2 free throws. So
pressure breaks pipes, Scott. Pressure breaks pipes.
Sure. These are big free throws, man.
I mean, with 6:30 left to go, so
every point matters.
You're playing. Yeah, you're playing for your career if you're a senior right now.
Pass over to Khalil O'Neal. Khalil again outside. This time Rose doubles. Finally, they make the adjustment, but Angelo Roman just kind of plants himself in the right spot. Good find by Khalil on the double.
That might be Roman's first basket against Rose, and it was because of a double team.
Yeah, listen, they'll take it any way you can get him involved. Angelo Roman about 7 points per game. Milani Rose from downtown. Bang!
Wow.
Ouch.
Hard to guard.
Rose has been the catalyst for Duke in this game. He has been the go-to guy, as we haven't seen the likes of like Russell Sprouts, a few of the other guys. As Khalil O'Neal pulls the trigger on the other side. Bang!
Hey, I can do it.
Right
I can
back.
do it too.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Nice response there from Memphis. Now a 6-point game. Black with Griffey Martin up in his grill. These two defensive juggernauts guarding each other. Sprout's going to get that over to Sider. 6 on the shot clock. Sider with Hero on him. McNeil going to try to... Looked like McNeil was going to come give him a screen, and Sider rims it in and out. Crowd yelling, why, why? Somebody wide open. Good find there. A little bit of a dangerous pass. I probably would have gone the other side, but here's that Memphis starting unit going on a run again, Jeff. 13-4 run now.
They're doing it without Martin being a big part.
Now Black in a drive, and Khalil O'Neal says, not at my house. No, no, no. What a phenomenal game this has been. This has been runs back and forth, but the starting unit for Memphis outplaying Duke right now.
So Martin's going to be guarding King. So starting unit back on.
Sider going to find a 3-ball up. Good. Bang. Sider from downtown. That's a huge one out of the set play from underneath the rim. 76-69 now. Khalil O'Neal with a spin. He's going to drive on McNeil. McNeil says, no, I can play some D2. Sprouts for 3. No good.
Didn't need that shot.
Nope. I think
Pull it down,
that was
take some
forced
clock.
there. And Romero's here, hero, trying to be the hero. Drive there and good.
5-point deficit. This is where Memphis has been. 5 points for most of the second half.
It's been a while. Roman coming up with the steal. Very few defensive plays on his part. He drives off the glass. And good job by Sider to get back. Here comes Duke trying to push in transition. Aiden King, we haven't said his name, drives and lays it in and beating the extended arm of Griffey Martin.
Back and forth, back and forth.
This has been like a tennis match. Good job by Memphis here. Not a lot of faith in Memphis coming into this game. They've shown why they have gotten to this point. As Claxton counted in one.
And one. Big. Didn't need that by Sprouts. You don't have to foul him there. Just let him lay it up. You got the lead. It's only 2. It's not going to cost you 3.
That's a big mistake there by Sprouts, and it's a 4-point game, 78-74. If you're just tuning in, you got Michigan waiting in the wings for Wednesday night's championship game, but one of these two teams is going to go on and advance to their first ever national championship game. As Milani Rose answering back with a big 3. Rose has just been insane this game.
It's like that automatic card that you can play.
Yeah, it's like the legendary reverse card.
Yeah.
Claxton in the corner. He's going to get out to Khalil O'Neal. Khalil O'Neal again looking like he was going to try to use his speed. Kicks it back to Claxton for 3. No good as Bol trying to get in his ear off the bench there as he fired it up. Sider now over to King. King going to get that over to Sprouts off the screen. 3-ball up. Rims in and out again. Now Martin. 3-ball, no good. No hero there for the offensive board. He goes up and lays it in. 5-point game, 2:42 to go. Time out on the court. What a game, Jeff.
Yep, back and forth. And the last 5 minutes of this fourth quarter has just been fantastic to watch. Both teams going up and down. Both teams missing shots here and there.
I mean, this
Duke's still not out of the woods.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big timeout. Obviously, if you're Memphis, you want your best players on the court against Duke. So those are the guys that have got them back into this game. There's a lot of talent on that Memphis team, and that's what's keeping them in this game. It's what's got them to this point in the tournament. So we'll see what happens coming out of this timeout. If they can maybe push past Duke here, or does Duke have enough to hold on? We'll have to wait and see. But it has been a phenomenal game here. Let's take a look at the Jordan Brand player of the game to nobody's surprise, Milani Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Mushroom has been having a game.
I bet you it would have been a lot different if Memphis didn't allow him to get essentially 2 open dunks on the same play in the first quarter.
Well, I'm going to give Memphis a lot of credit because you haven't seen. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, wait a second. You haven't seen Sprouts go off. You haven't seen Gaston Louis go off. You haven't seen Scotty McNeil go off. You haven't seen Aiden King go off. You've seen a little bit of a contribution as there's a nice take by McNeil, just as I say that. They've done a good job shutting down the other players. They're basically rolling the dice here with their matchup with Milani Rose. And right now, Rose has answered the call, but Griffey Martin with the backdoor cut on Aiden King.
Nice.
You know, he's
Nice
averaging almost 18 points a game. He's got 13 here, so Griffey Martin's starting to heat up now.
Yeah, you can't keep trading 2s with Duke. You got to get some stops as well.
King going to give it over to Sprouts. Sprouts clacks it on him. Sprouts going to drive in the interior, kicks it outside to Sider. He's going to have to fire it up. He's going to drive, put it up, and Romero's the hero draped all over him. Gets it to go when it's a 7-point lead with 1:46 to go. Martin, speed ball, right past Scotty McNeil on the mismatch there, but not able to get the mid-range jumper to go. Yeah, that's not the right time to miss if you're Griffey Martin. Now size mismatch down below with Martin on McNeil. Sider to Sprouts with Roman on him. Sprouts going to pull the trigger on a 3. No good. And that is a huge miss there from Sprouts. Could have been a dagger, Jeff. Instead, Memphis with life. Oh, what a bad pass there on the pick and roll. Tried to give it to a lob to O'Neal, but O'Neal never
looked.
Never went in. Nice job by Ramirez, the hero. 1 minute to go. It's a 7-point game. Now Martin going to drive. Floater up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up. Second chance is good.
Okay, still 5-point game. Not fouling yet, but you are probably in the territory where you do need a 3.
You need to stop here. Sider, they get the stop as Ramirez, your hero, coming up with the defense side there. Claxton now. Claxton with a drive. Step back from the mid-range is up and good. Kyle Claxton with a clutch bucket. It's a 3-point game. 32.5 seconds to go here.
And you don't need a foul. Let the play clock dwindle. Probably 8-9 second difference.
You need the stop though, and Memphis has 2 timeouts. So Sprout's gonna drive. Griffey Martin gets a hand up, but no good. Wow. And what a take there by Russell Sprouts. Clutch basket.
Yeah, we normally see some players get kind of in between when they go in for that kind of layup, and then they get like the defender doesn't go all the way up, so it still affects the shot, but not there. It went in.
I will say this: 5-point game right now. Memphis calls timeout. They're going to advance it. They'll have 1 timeout left, so big possession here for them to get a quick bucket. You can play the foul game and then advance it to the front court. You'll see how it plays out here for the Tigers. Romero gets it into the corner. They get it to Roman. Gets it to Hero. They gets it out to Claxton. Claxton's gonna have to fire it up. Cross court pass, wide open Hero for 3. Bang!
Ooh.
No panic in Memphis right now, and it's a 2-point game. They're gonna get it to Sider, and Hero fouls Sider. And Sider has been perfect on the season. So the guy, he's not over the limit yet. So. Said now they're going to get it over to Aiden King, and Aiden King is an 88% free throw shooter. So,
okay,
2-point game.
Here we go.
Big free throws. This is it.
King, you got a chance to get your team to the championship game. All you got to do is hit both these free throws.
Yeah, and Aiden King has not really touched the ball much here tonight, so let's see what happens. Knocks down the first, ice in his veins, Aiden King. This is it. It's not it, but it's it. And he knocks them both down. Timeout Memphis. So you're down 4, Jeff. You can fire up a quick 3 and go for the foul.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could go for the 2 essentially too if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, I mean you could, and then you're down 2, but you got to hope for a missed shot, and then you're gonna have to hurl it to the length of the court.
Which is not like Duke's been shooting 100% from the free throw line. They've missed their.
Yeah, I mean,
they've missed the.
I will say this: we've seen shots go, so it's never over. Let's see how it plays out, but. Obviously, you need everything to fall right if you're Memphis.
I would like a 3, but you're going to have to go very quick. You can't dribble.
Yep, there it is. They got it away. Khalil O'Neal can't get it to go. Oh, and Griffey Martin would have put that back. It would have been it. Duke's going to hold on, and they're going to go to the championship game to face Michigan. So they're going to hold on here. Congratulations to the Blue Devils. Huge win here as they hold on, as Memphis gave them a scare and a lot. Oh, and King misses the free throw now with the pressure off. But I will say, congratulations. Listen, what a great job by Memphis, giving it all they could, but Duke able to hold on here, is winning this one here. Is fire it up, 3/4 court shot, good if it goes, won't matter though. And Duke going to win, heading to the national tournament, the national championship game rather, to face the Michigan Wolverines. Congratulations, Blue Devils. What a season by Memphis. Going to come up just a little short. Got to be proud if you're Zay and everybody on that Memphis team to get this far in a tournament when everybody counted you out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't hang your heads. Got into the Final Four when no one even thought you were going to make it out of the first round.
What a great game. Yeah, I mean, that was a hell of a run by Memphis. Got to give them a lot of props. What stands out for you here?
It's fast break points for Duke, almost 11-point difference. Points in the paint by Memphis being 18 plus against Duke. That was big, but outside that, bench points.
Yeah, the bench points is key. That's a 13-point difference right there. That's huge. That's a big win for the Blue Devils, and we saw that in the game. We saw the impact there. Every time the bench came in, Memphis struggled, but when the starters came back in, Memphis surged ahead. So, to me, that was a huge part of this game. And then Duke going 9 of 18 from downtown, Jeff, too. 50% from downtown is pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And we saw it with Michigan going to have to hit your three-pointers.
Yeah, that's huge. Well, we know Duke shoots a lot of threes. Memphis not able to knock down as many tonight as they had been throughout the tournament. Did a nice job down low, and I think that's the reason why they were able to do such a good job against Duke, is they lived down low in the paint. Played really, really well down there. Unfortunately, I think if they would have knocked down a few more threes, we might be talking about a different story here. Romero Zahiro, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, 6 of 7. What a great game from him. Griffey Martin, the senior, going to go out with almost a double-double, 15 and 9. An assist on 7 of 10. Khalil O'Neal, what a game from him. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 big blocks on 5 of 10 shooting. Ludwig Friedman, 11 points, 5 boards. Kyle Claxton with a solid game. Almost came up with a double-double. 9 points, a rebound, 7 dimes, and a steal on 4 of 9. Steele O'Neal, 6 points, 2 assists, and a steal on 3 of 4. Xavier Watkins, 5 points, a rebound, a steal on 2 of 4. AJ Cash, 5 points, 5 dimes from AJ. 2 of 5 shooting. Angelo Roman, 2 of 4, 4 points, 2 steals, a block. Did have a rough night. Still finished +7 though, considering he had a mat. And I think that's credit to the starting unit, who did a really good job. But he struggled tonight defensively against Milani Rose. And then Shaba Chamberlain, 2 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, and a block on a very inefficient 1 of 7. Bring us through Duke here, Mr. Jeff.
Yeah, so Milani Rose leading the way, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Finished 8 of 9 and 2 of 2 from 3.
Yeah, great game.
Gaston Louis next up with 16 points and an assist. And then Russell Sprouts coming in with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Sider, 10 points. Kind of a quiet game by Camus Sider. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Jacob Black with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Did have 3 turnovers, so it could have went the other way. Ryan Gauchi made a couple nice shots when needed, coming in clutch. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Aiden King coming up with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 or 2 from field goal stripe. Gotti with 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 or 3 from the field. McNeil, quiet night, 4, but granted he went up against O'Neal a couple times. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of those were offensive, and had 3 blocks. Bol coming in with 5 blocks in this one, with 2 rebounds, 2 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 of those offensive rebounds.
I was saying, interesting there by Bol. I mean, played well really defensively on Friedman. 5 blocks, huge job off the bench for him. Obviously, what a great game this was. Great job by the Blue Devils holding on for 5 here, but it got a lot of credit. Both these teams shot over 50% for the game. And just breaking it down really quickly, first quarter, 19-19, both teams shooting red hot. Duke just scorching red hot, 73%. Fast forward to second again, Duke shooting really, really well, 26-18 in that second quarter. Sat at an 8-point lead for the half, shooting 68% from the field, while Memphis shot 50. Third quarter, Duke again shooting really well, 5-point advantage, 60% versus 53. But then you flip to the fourth quarter, Memphis really tried to put on pressure there, Jeff. 29 points in the fourth quarter to Duke's 21, shot almost 60%. But again, we talked about the 3-pointers, and the 3-pointers not made by Memphis, and going 1 of 6. Absolutely, you put up 29, but you go 1 of 6 here, and we talked about in the second half going 2 of 8 and 4 of 15 from the game. It just not going to get the job done there, unfortunately.
Exactly.
You could have gotten, if you got a couple more threes, I think you're talking about a different result here. But congratulations to the Blue Devils. They're going to go on to the Natty. Jeff, any parting words before we log off for the night?
No, can't wait to. It was a good season by Memphis. Can't hang your head over anything that happened here. Yeah, maybe you let one get away, but at the end of the day, it was a tough, hard-fought matchup, and Duke came out victorious, and we'll see Duke and Michigan. One of them is fighting for their first championship. The other one is fighting for their third.
Yeah, congratulations, Zay. What a great job. First season as a head coach. Did a phenomenal job at Memphis. Can't wait till we get to his rebrand being complete. I've been working on that for a little bit here. So excited for that. But a great job by him and the job that he did coaching Memphis this season, getting these guys to where they were. Congratulations to Duke for their first trip into one of the Sterns. We got a Stern in the final. That's crazy. That doesn't happen very often. So congratulations to him. We'll see what happens and see what they can do against Michigan. I'm excited for it. I will say really quickly, we're going to have a pregame show on Wednesday, a half hour before the national title game. So make sure you tune in for that. And then obviously the national championship game Wednesday at 9:30. So for Jeff, I am Scott. We'll see you guys Wednesday night. We'll crown our Season 8 champion. CSBA out. Peace.